I like for small edges that PS2 has. It's great for being able to just kill really early.
Yep.
And it's a really good stage for Diddy Kong too, because he kind of likes platforms, and I feel like the spaced very well away. Smashville's kind of awkward.
Yeah, Smashville is almost a little too small for what I've seen SparkingZero and Abstract Logic want to do. It seems like they want to do a lot of, like moving around and stuff like that, and kind of like isolating certain situations. And thus far, every time I've seen them play on a smaller stage, they've had a little bit of trouble getting that together.
SparkingZero definitely likes the space to run around. But honestly, it doesn't matter because, I mean, Blue Team, wow, that's very unfortunate for 2DFighter. But Blue Team really doesn't mind any size stage, really, besides, I mean, I think they prefer bigger stages, like
or at least a stage with a larger ceiling, just because, especially Mr. Game & Watch being one of the lightest characters in the game. Deep Kong making it back from way out there.
Yeah, 2DFighter not able to get the edge guard it should have, but good VI from Abstract, getting out of the forward air and follow up. Good feedback. I like how Abstract Logic does that, where he just wants to stay away from the battle going down on the ground, because then they have to run around, try to guess where he's gonna go, and it's really easy to mix up with fadeaways like that. And they're doing a great job right now, Red Team. Both still have 4 stocks against
Green Team. Sorry.
Colorblind.
Yeah, doing a real good job cleaning up stocks, playing the isolated one-on-ones very effectively.
Yeah, and I feel like Blue Team should definitely stop trying to do that and just try and focus on one person, but it is very hard, especially when Diddy Kong does that kind of stuff. I mean, it's free to focus on Ike at that point, but they try to focus on Diddy Kong up there.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should just kind of ignore him from those situations where he's up in the air.
Honestly,
go for the kills.
Yeah, for how deep and for how long it can take Diddy Kong to recover, if there's a way that they can get him out of that situation and then isolate Ike, I feel like that would be their best bet.
I agree.
So anyways, looking like 7 stocks to 3, pretty commanding lead for Green Team here.
That should be a kill from Ike. No, it was not. Very close though. Oh, but the peanut.
Oh, Mr. Game & Watch had his up B and his jump and that platform to aid his recovery there.
So. Oh, and the stage park out was so mean. Rudest.
I mean, if you're just gonna sit on that ledge, sometimes it's gonna happen.
Sometimes I wish SparkingZero would actually do more pressure off the ledge, because he just sits on the ledge and tries to punish those options.
Yeah.
But if he goes off, I know it's hard to hit Game & Watch, but you can do a lot with Ike's recovery.
Yeah.
Honestly. You can go pretty low.
Ike's got good recovery options, and challenging people off ledge with the kind of moves that he has. Sometimes all it takes is a tap.
Yeah. And like I said, you can go just as low as Game & Watch can. You can just go low and dare him, and that'll probably destroy him. But that was mean too.
Yep.
Fun. I don't know if you saw that, but
spiked as he was going.
Abstract Logic, right when he came in, he just came back to life and he killed the guy, instantly, just ran off the edge. That was it for him. That's why they're all laughing right now. A good game.
Good stuff from Green Team there to take that one. So, what kind of stages what kind of stage rather do you think 2D and Chem are going to take it to?
I feel like they want a stage like Dreamland. They want to not go to WarioWare.
Something real big with a lot of survivability for the light characters.
I like Distant Planet. I like Dreamland. I also like PS2 still. Violence Nation would be an interesting choice. Fountain of Dreams would be. I would not like that choice. If they really.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this actually isn't a bad idea, because the ceiling is very high, so it gives them a little bit more survivability, and then there's not as much room on stage, so it kind of restricts all of the movement that SparkingZero and Abstract Logic had going on last game.
Yeah, that's true.
So
the biggest thing I have though is this stage really buffs Ike's recovery a whole lot, and but it really doesn't matter with Abstract or with SparkingZero if he doesn't really do much off stage anyway. But he can get back fairly easily with all that stuff.
stealth, 2DFighter to stop Ike from making it back there.
Yeah.
Good grab, fair. Clean up that stock real quick, and Chem and 2D actually off to an early lead, surprisingly.
Yeah, but now they're even stock.
Of course, literally all I had to do was say that.
Here we go. See, I like how SparkingZero is just standing there, throwing out these spares. Like the other team can't really do much.
Just kind of walling them in.
Yeah, when it's the setup is one team on one side, one team on the other side. That is so effective.
That was a good meteor by SparkingZero to not only meteor smash 2D, but to stage spike him.
I think it's funny how SparkingZero just decided to just throw out a couple of counters because he knows that the other team wants to hit him. And wow, that actually hit. Oh,
wow. Many wonky things happening this game. Lots of very silliness. Ooh, wow. Really good fair from
now still tied on stocks. Not anymore. Good job. I don't like Chem's decision to recover right there because it was really easy for Afterglow to just go ahead and smack him in the back air. See, 2DFighter really should be helping out Ness because Ness is getting...
When he's getting juggled around by Ike like that, he needs to step in and actually do something to help his teammate.
And I understand you might not want to get hit, but stocks or what.
Wow. Pretty sick combo there from 2DFighter to end SparkingZero stock, and now slight stock lead for blue team. I'd still say it's pretty much even though.
Absolutely. Both of these SparkingZero and Abstract could definitely take any situation and just pull it into their favor relative ease. I know Abstract says it feels like he's not as good in doubles as he is in singles, but he's still very smart. I like how he keeps stage control, but he doesn't help out Ike in that situation. Should have, but now it's just a 1v1 situation. Abstract Logic. Chem looking at a really good spot.
Be interesting to see who pulls this off. Chem doing a really good job of keeping Abstract Logic out. Abstract's kind of just fighting for stage control right now more than anything.
I feel like Abstract knows not to get grabbed, so he's scared of that option the most, honestly. And that's a bad recovery. He didn't punish it really. Yeah, see, Chem is just fishing for those grabs. Gets it still.
Almost looked like he would have made it, but takes it 1-1. So I could definitely see Abstract and SparkingZero taking it to PS2 here.
Yeah, PS2, my own estimation, Distant Planet, all of their stages, even Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, especially Yoshi's Island. You know, Yoshi's Island, Distant Planet, and even Green Hill Zone, but those two stages having the walls all the way down the side to give Ike's recovery that buff.
But I feel like banning this component was a smart choice. I feel like that's best for their team, honestly, with Ike and Diddy Kong.
Banning WarioWare also a good idea with like extremely small blast zones to the left and right. Good idea to ban that because Ike and Diddy Kong both with very viable or very strong horizontal kill moves.
I don't feel like either team would have chosen to go there if PS2 is still up.
Yeah.
Or Yoshi's. I try to keep that in mind sometimes when I'm banning. Like, alright, I know they won't pick that, so I'm not going to ban it.
Exactly.
It's Skyworld. It's like, who's going to play there? Unless I'm like double spaces. But I'm not going to play double spaces.
Like, I don't like to play Fountain of Dreams per se, and if I'm playing against a Captain Falcon, I'm not going to ban Fountain of Dreams because he's never going to go there.
Yeah. It's a waste of a ban. Good choice, in my opinion.
Alright, taking it PS2, that's honestly what I expected.
Yes, I feel like this is 3 out of 5, correct?
Yeah. Yep. So immediately isolating into individual one-on-ones.
Which isn't looking good for red team, or green team, sorry.
But yeah, green team actually having a little bit of trouble fighting these off,
but they have regained stage control, so I think it's going to turn out too bad. Nothing really big happened in the 1v1s, however, so both teams still fairly equal. But first stock goes to the green team.
One solid hit on Game & Watch will honestly probably do it for him.
Oh yeah, off the side definitely. Not going to kill Abstract Logic. It's looking really bad for green team in that situation, but they don't edge guard the ice. Honestly,
they tried to, but it was actually fantastic looking recovery from what I could tell from SparkingZero.
He knew that they should have, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people get caught by that when they don't step far enough away from the side of the stage because they're making it hit by Ike's stuff. And then a lot of people don't punish Ike's recovery in general. Like, he's up being, you can literally just hit him at the top and just do that.
Just give him a little love tap at one point. That's all it takes. It's all about knowing the tricksies, but SparkingZero holding onto the stock currently at 162%.
73 now.
Still not 83. Alright.
And that was a great stop for SparkingZero.
Yeah, racked up lots of damage from KOs. So now,
see, this is not what our blue team wants to do right now. That is a terrible spot. They will have such a hard time. They will take a lot of percent trying to fight their way back in. And they are definitely, with the Game & Watch dying fairly quickly. I don't think that was a very long shot to come at all. And good read good reaction, per se, by SparkingZero.
Yeah, it's definitely on his way out, trying to land a combo here on SparkingZero before he moves the stock. Wow.
Very nice job.
Good stuff. Evens up stock count.
That was very bad for him because Diddy Kong just died, so there was really nothing, no help was going to be able to come his way.
2D hit him with that down smash and kind of led him to his death. Still, blue team not too far behind, still totally doable.
Absolutely.
Green team just needs to, play to the options that they have.
Great camp by Chem with the yo-yo kill.
And then what looked like an SD from 2DFighter.
Yeah, it looked like that. I wasn't paying attention to him.
I wasn't either, but I saw 3 people over here and I saw somebody die, so I can only assume. But anyways, good stuff from SparkingZero to get the nest way off stage, but
Diddy Kong going out. So was I.
Wow, and blue team turned it all the way around.
Yeah, they did a great job coming back from that.
Wow, really good forward air from Diddy Kong.
Great up B to get out of the jabs.
For sure.
I think Abstract can definitely do this.
Yep, low enough percentage, and the other characters are high enough percentage to make this fairly doable.
And with Diddy Kong being so fast, he can just literally go around all the place and hopefully beat myself.
And if he's playing smart, which he definitely is right now, doing a very good job. Good tech. Good tech to avoid that follow-up S.
Ooh, not gonna get the kill there. But he gives him the chair.
Wow, Deep Kong not even making it back from that one. And 2D and Chem actually go up 2-1 against SparkingZero and Abstract Logic.
Honestly, this would be an upset if they won. Although I wouldn't be entirely surprised. But it would be an upset.
Most definitely. I mean, I definitely don't want to take anything away from Chem and 2D. Both fantastic players in their own right, but SparkingZero and Abstract Logic being a couple of C-stats best, and almost expected to make it all the way to Grand Finals here and play against DT and Arrow. So running it back to Pokemon Stadium 2, that honestly doesn't surprise me. They did pretty well, and it's one of the best stages for them to play on.
It's hard for me to think of a specific point where I felt like the game was in blue team's favor.
It honestly wasn't, and then, a couple of mistakes by Green Team, and they ended up coming back, so I feel like if Green Team plays it smart and, isn't using, or, takes advantage of the space that they have and stuff on the stage. Wow. Quite the combo there. That chair turning out to be such an effective edge guard.
It is such a good tool against the defense.
And that being said, green team down 2 whole stocks. 1 stock now.
Very bad. They're tied and
some very wonky things happen with the ledge. Game & Watch doesn't quite make it back.
That is something green team wants to need it.
Definitely.
It's really knocked down yet.
Yeah, but they need to get some momentum going their way, because after the end of last game and the way that this game started, they've honestly been looking like they're just struggling to get, you know, their mojo back.
Yeah. Whenever it's 1-1-2-2 or 1-2, just red, blue, green. Sorry. I feel like that's such an awesome position for both teams because they don't really know how to support the other one.
Yep. And then it's it's almost a question of, is this team better at, making the pincers and pitching the team in, or, pushing them to one side or the other?
I feel like this team is not better on one side.
Yeah. It seems like both teams almost want to play like that.
The way Abstract Logic plays doubles is he just jumps around, throws stuff, trying to keep his punch, reacts, like not trying to make huge plays, just trying to get in small damage.
Yep. Maintaining general stage control.
Yeah. Very basic game.
I mean, honestly, that's really all you need from him in this setting, because SparkingZero, he has the speed and the power to be the aggressor. And Diddy Kong, being so evasive and having the ability to be rather campy if it needs to be, gives Spark a chance to let him stock tank. Wow. Really good counter. And now 2D's got a mountain to climb if he wants to make it back, but that's how it starts. So,
one stock at a time, man.
Yep, for sure.
This game definitely swung in the green team's favor after Game & Watch.
Yeah. After that early SD from 2D. Or GIMP. What was it? Was it a GIMP though? Or
it was an SD.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh wait, no, it was a GIMP. Yeah, he didn't able to grab the ledge. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Way back there. Honestly, I would just charge it forward smash
Yeah, so good stuff there from SparkingZero and Abstract Logic to bring it back up 2-2, take it to game 5. So here, where do you think Chem and 2D will go? Because I could honestly see them going to Dreamland.
I would not be surprised if it would be a great stage for the team, in my opinion. They really liked it in the last set, I think. It went fairly well. Or they could YOLO on Warrior Wear and hope that it works. I've seen that work. Just hope the other team messes up more. Because we're such a small stage.
Yeah, I mean, it can become such a cluster that, anything can happen. So.
Yeah. I feel like hyper offensive teams like that too.
Yeah.
Or big bodies too. Like BBD and Bowser.
Yep.
That's a mean team.
So, yep. They are going to take a Dreamland, it looks like, kind of as we assume. Lots of survivability for both characters here. In turn, also good survivability for Diddy Kong, but kind of gives Blue Team a chance to get some games, I would imagine, on right. For sure. So hopefully, or not hopefully, but it'd be nice to see Zach, Abstract Logic, take advantage of the space that he has to move around on this stage. Set up, some good projectile camps. Honestly, kind of sit back and stock tank a little bit more and let SparkingZero take on more of the aggression.
All the hits. And that's what he does. He literally just waits for SparkingZero to be in a bad position to go and help him, instead of trying to always hit them all the time. So that was great. Just saw an opening and then took it, got the stock, even on stocks, these two teams. Oh.
Spark getting sandwiched there pretty hard by a couple of things, but ultimately not moving very much.
Good recovery from SparkingZero.
Good fair to clean up Game & Watch's stock. And still living at 154%.
Oh, that was
Nice.
fantastic.
Early down air on Ness.
It's that
And this is
this is swung heavily
in green team's favor, significantly more than we've seen in other games.
Definitely not what I was expecting on this stage.
Yeah, definitely expected to see more long recoveries from the blue team.
Yeah, and I'm honestly surprised that Icus has more stock than Diddycon, because Diddycon usually is playing much more, I guess, passive, and seeing him have so low on stock.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's been taking on Chem almost one-on-one for the majority of the time, and quite frankly, just outclassing him for the time being. So Spark finally loses that stock at like 213, and then comes down and immediately fares Ness.
I like how Abstract Logic hits him a couple times and doesn't go for another call, even though we probably could have, because he knows that probably not a little bit over.
Going too deep in teams, can end very poorly. Your teammate comes back, so.
Alright, and that was a bad, second stock from SparkingZero was a very bad stock. Not really that long.
Went from 4 stocks to 2 stocks in a relatively quick manner.
Yeah, now we're
even game. Yeah, it'd almost be unfortunate to see green team fall apart because they started off real strong, and since then, wow.
That definitely.
All right, so that happened. Double forward smash to clean that up, and 2D the only person left.
I feel like up out of shield would be very crucial for him in this. So if he ever gets in a bad spot, just smash that. But it won't put him in a better spot, but it's better than dying.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful for escape, and then there's not a lot of vertical options that
Nice follow-ups.
DK have. But
Yeah.
right now, 2D kind of getting mantled a little bit.
And I like how they play, like, I call it like a dummy tactic, where one they just like hit this guy and then I'll hit you, I'll hit both of you, I don't care.
Yeah, almost like the lame duck.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
That's a baseball thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's when you have a runner on third and a runner on first, you get the runner on first just to walk to second. When the catcher throws it to second, you run the guy on third home. So. Alright, good stuff to 2DFighter and Chem, but still not able to take it over SparkingZero and Abstract Logic.